expansion of interest in real ales and craft beers has led to more and more people making their own designer drinks at home.
So,
Isn't
to
that
inspire
true?
us to join the revolution, please welcome the denizen of the demijohn, the boffin of booze, Ewan Lacey, everyone.
Hello. So, Ewan, we're happy to see you. We are very happy to see
absolutely.
you. What have you got brewing for us this morning?
OK, I'm going to show you 3 drinks that you can not only make at home, but you can also make your own.
Fabulous.
Okay? So, kits out there, you can make almost anything you want these days.
Is this something anybody can do? I mean, anyone?
Pretty much. I mean, there's so much information out there now online, in books. The kits are really good. You follow the rules. It's like following a recipe. You'll get something good. It's hard to muck it up.
And how long does it take, though? Something like this?
Something like this, 4 to 6 weeks for the fermentation period. Some of the other drinks, they take a little bit of time. We want to let them mature as well.
I don't know if I've got enough patience.
Can we have a drink?
You've got a plan, you've got a plan, yeah.
He clearly hasn't got any patience.
I've never drunk on TV before.
OK, well, shall we start with our very own St Peter's Ruby Red Ale. This is a kit, takes 4 to 6 weeks until it's ready. Here's the finished product.
Chin chin.
This one will be ready for the weekend kitchen Christmas party.
Fantastic.
Good morning, cheers. Queen and country.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's very,
Really
very
nice.
decent stuff.
Is there a limit on the type of beer you can brew?
Not at all. I mean, there are lots of kits out there, from ales to lager, stouts to wheat beers. Plus, you can sort of customise. We've got fruity raspberry beers going. You can customise a festive drink, maybe add a bit of juniper
That's what's going on
or
down
some
there,
licorice.
isn't it?
Yeah,
That's on the
absolutely.
front,
Your juniper, your licorice.
Can I just say again,
raspberries.
this is extraordinarily good. I can't believe this is homebrew. It's as good as I've had in the pub.
There's a hole in the bottom of your...
I know.
That's the
it's
hole in my
leaking
face.
all over the floor. OK, what about wine?
Yeah, wine too,
A big
absolutely.
hole. Yeah.
We've got homemade wine. And this one is an ice wine style.
Ice
Okay.
wine?
Ice wine,
What is
yeah.
ice wine?
Well, believe it or not, in the vineyards, when it gets frosty, the grapes freeze and people can make wine out of this. So it's sweeter. It's like a dessert wine.
So not like my stepmother Sian does, chucking big chunks of ice in a glass of white wine.
Nothing to do
Stop
with...
doing that, Sian! It's wrong!
Don't do it, Sean. Don't.
No, nothing at all to do with adding ice.
That's really good,
letting
isn't
the
it, though, that
grapes freeze.
you still use the grapes, even though they've been kind of affected by the frost. I love
What's going on
that.
up here? This Dr. Frankenstein thing going on here. What's that?
Well, in the fermentation, we get a lot of carbon dioxide produced, and it has to get out, but you don't want the air to come back. So this demijohn is the kit you need. Yeah,
Really
sweet, like a
sweet.
dessert wine.
so this is
really
to stop
sweet.
it from exploding, basically.
But this was like apple pie, something like that, delicious. Tart
You and we've
tatin.
had loads of people getting in touch saying they're growing their own grapes in their garden and their
Yes.
greenhouses. How many grapes do you actually need to make, say, this amount of wine?
Well, to make a bottle...
Yeah, let's do bottles. We don't need it.
Let's go for a bottle, yeah.
Fairly, you could say, from one plant, one vine, you get enough for 2 bottles of wine, finished
That's
product.
it?
OK.
I think that's actually
That's
all
quite
right.
good.
I think it's all right, yeah, if you
Take
think
about
how many plants you could have in a
5
greenhouse.
OK, and so finally, what's this one?
OK, we wanted to go really old school to finish with a winter warmer that's been around for 9,000 years. Mead.
Wow, I've always wanted
Yeah.
to try mead.
Tell me about mead. I don't really know what mead is.
Well, I mean, it's very simple. It's just honey and water, which you ferment with yeast. I mean, monks made it in the medieval period. This is the drink of Beowulf.
Vikings used to drink
The
this
Vikings
stuff.
used to drink it.
Obviously
Thank
not in a
you.
cocktail glass, but...
Oh,
Canterbury
a
Tales.
little cocoa on top.
But now you get it in the, for example, the Tate Modern restaurant. They serve mead.
Really?
So yeah, it's really up to the minute.
It's just honey and water. It's very simple.
That's it.
Yeah,
Just
but then you
honey
can
and
add
water.
anything else,
Exactly.
I imagine.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a blank canvas, so you can add things like lemongrass, we've got ginger, we've got vanilla, or you could be a bit more out there, coffee beans, rose petals,
Oh, I like
whatever
that.
you
It's
like.
a little bit sour.
That is
A little tart, yes.
Really tart.
We've made a cocktail today using the mead as the base, so it's honey, honey and lemon, a bit of egg white in there, and then a lovely aromatic sprinkling of cinnamon.
is
on
I
top.
love
fabulous.
the aromatic. It's like sweet but sour, and you've got the creaminess of the egg whites and then the cinnamon. That's lovely. Thank
and
you.
it's refreshing, and it's a modern twist on a way old school.
Is this like extremely alcoholic? Is you got to be careful drinking it?
You've always got to be careful drinking anything, but the alcohol level would be slightly beneath a wine but above a beer. Okay.
Noted, noted.
incredible.
Do you know what? We waited 16 shows
We have.
for a drinks item, and that was well worth it. Chin
Yay.
chin.
Cheers.
Please
Nice one.
thank Ewan Lacey, everyone. That was fascinating and
Brilliant.
delicious. Next, which hairy biker is the better bread maker? Dave and Si will go.